Alright, hey guys, it's Jordan here, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial video for InfectedRPG server, going over some things to make sure you guys understand things once you get started. So, go ahead and say something, guys.
Yeah.
I am Fantastico.
I
And
am Yom. I'm the owner of the server.
yeah, alright, so the first thing we're going to be going over is how to make sure you have the texture pack, which all you have to do is go to mc.infectedrpg.ca, and what you want to do is click this button edit after you click the server, and check server resource packs. Make sure that's enabled. Whoops. Make sure you have the right IP as well. And when you first join the server, it's gonna look a little bit like this. As you can see, the texture pack loaded, and this is the spawn. So this is what things look like. Go ahead and take it from here, Yam.
Alright, man. So now you just started. You're like, oh fuck, I don't know what to do. Alright, so if you look to your right, you'll see all the in-game ranks that you can rank up with. You start off as a survivor. You can use your in-game money, which you earn through multiple ways, to rank up to the ranks. There's about, I think, 20 different ranks, each getting higher in money as you rank up. You unlock new kits, perks, tons of fun stuff. That's your major goal, is to earn money and rank up. If you look to your left, there's a really huge hallway with over 100 different types of guns.
Which I'll go over in a separate video for you guys.
Yeah, huge. It's too much to cover in this, but that's if you want to see all the guns, you can go down there, look at all their, what they look like and what they are.
Exactly.
And if you go forward, you will now you're in like the helpful section where it just teaches you more about the server. On both sides there's just helpful info on, like, vehicles. Sorry about that. Vehicles, guns, horses, loot, just basically stuff about the map. Just a lot of good stuff like that.
Yeah. There's also working weapons, obviously. Each weapon has their different accuracies, clip amounts, attachments that you can put on the weapons to make them better, more accurate, and even have a side ability, as some guns have the ability to catch people on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, which you'll see when you first spawn. To spawn in the world, you do /daisy or /spawn, which I can show you right now, actually.
Yeah, do that right quick so we get away from these guys.
Alright, so as you can see, I spawned as an inmate, which is pretty much what you were before you, the apocalypse, I'm guessing, right?
Yep. It's
Alright,
kind of like what your identity was before this, happened. You can be a medic, a doctor, soldier. There's tons of different spawn kits that are all randomized.
yeah, so I spawned with inmate, armor, and I have a shank, medicine, pork chop, and a potion of healing. And as you can see, I spawned in one of the major cities, which is Newark City. And this is one of the chests that you can actually find loot in, so let's go ahead and search it. Alright, so there's a shank and a baseball bat. Yam, would you like to show them some of the guns, or
Well, right quick. When you first start, you're gonna be a little confused. Obviously, it's a big game. So one of the really helpful commands I tell everybody to learn is /commands. That will let you know every single command in the entire server that you can use. Like, you can set home. /tips is also another really helpful page that just tells you advice on how to survive if you're a new player. Yeah, just lots of helpful stuff.
there's also clans, so if you guys want to meet up with your friends easy, or set a /set home for your clan, it only costs about $10, I think, per teleport.
Yep.
Yeah, it costs $10 per teleport, so you'll be able to easily meet up with your friends. You can do it anytime, and get your journey set on your way. You also get $1 per zombie kill. As you can see on the right hand side of my screen, I have about 3,000 creature kills, so that means I've gotten about that many tokens from killing zombies by themselves. You can also do /vote for extra rewards and tokens. You can even hit the jackpot every now and then. As you can see across over there, there's a helicopter. What these are used for is to teleport you around the map without you having to walk so far. You can only do this every 30 minutes, and you can only teleport to certain places. All of them aren't highlighted, but there's also a map for this to get you started. What you should do is /live map, which will give you a link to a live map showing you where all the places are. As you can see on my screen, Would you like to go over which each icon is? What each?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So if you're on the Dine map, you're gonna see a lot of little markers all over the place. The map is 20,000 by 20,000, so that's probably one of the biggest maps you'll ever see in this kind of survival game. It's almost too big in certain cases, but we have a shitload of stuff to see. Yellow flags represent towns and kind of like smaller rural county areas, maybe a campsite, stuff like that, or like a single building. Blue flags indicate cities. Usually they're spawn cities. Usually these are like the major spawn points that have the most players. Usually they're pretty dangerous, but also they carry kind of like lame loot, not very good. Green flags are military locations. That's where you'll find better armor types, guns, vehicles, better medicines, I guess, stuff like that. Just weapons, ammunition, explosives. Skulls, they are the best stuff. If you want to get the best items in the game, you go to a skull. They're dungeons. They're the hardest. You'll die there a lot, but also you get the best loot.
Yeah, as he
So that's
just said.
basically all the markers.
Yeah, and most of these places are
No, there's also radioactive zones.
yeah, as you can see,
Hello?
there's the nether places, and not only that, there's also some ships in the oceans. These are represented by anchors on the map. They don't actually move. Sorry about that. And there's also even helicopters that you can fly around, which you need fuel for, and there's also buyable forts. So if you feel like setting up camp somewhere and you think that you won't be getting raided anytime soon, there are 10,000 coins, and the way that you get to these is doing /forts. So
Sorry, but that I just crashed.
yeah, it's crashed at the moment. Will it be fixed anytime soon?
Oh no, I said I just crashed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't talking. I just randomly I lost connection there for a sec, so I'm back. It wouldn't be a proper interview, whatever you call it. Yeah, I didn't crash. Alright, so I got some guns here if you want to use them out. Show them how to use them. I'll just give you all this stuff right now.
Alright.
Those are some of like the major categories. There's some water if you need it too, bandages. There's a helicopter.
Alright. Wait, I'm echoing on someone. But anyways, as you can see, he put a Type 95, which is a bolt-action sniper rifle, which is very strong, an AK-47, which you can probably barely see, but it's a fully automatic assault rifle, and an RPG, as well as a helicopter, which I'll show you guys last, of course. So the one thing that you want to note when you use these weapons is that you can only have a primary and a secondary in your hotbar at one time. So if you try shooting a sniper rifle with an RPG or another primary, which it is noted by blue text in the description of the weapon, you'll be briefly shown that you can only have one primary and one secondary weapon in your hotbar. That was a fail. Each weapon can have pretty much any amount of ammo in the clip. Some of them can be modded with toolboxes, which you can find at some cities or all cities. I don't really.
All cities.
All cities. Okay, so you can find toolboxes in all cities, which you can add to your weapons to make them stronger, more accurate, or faster and swifter for your personal use, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you.
Spawn some zombies over here on this rooftop to your right.
Okay. Where? My sense of direction is all off. Where are they at?
They're there.
Oh, okay. So these are zombies. Let's go ahead and shoot some of them. As you can see from shooting the gun, you got a little bit of recoil. So attachments can also help with that. So obviously headshots do double damage, so always aim for the head. Whoops, missed there. That was a fail. Alright, so now we're gonna show you guys the RPG. You can't aim with this weapon. Sometimes it's right click or left click for shooting, so be careful when you're aiming at friends. Alright, here you go. As you can see, I got a big ass kick out of that, but not too big. But it does big damage and takes a while to reload, so yeah, and even some of the more powerful weapons have a delay between each shot to make sure you can't just spam shot people, so you don't have to worry about overpowered use of weapons. Here's the AK-47. It's probably less accurate Can you spawn some more zombies, Yam?
Oh yeah, yeah, I got you.
Alright, thanks, man. Alright, so there's some more zombies. Let's do this. Yeah, that was probably a little bit too loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. So yeah, the AK-47 itself is a pretty accurate rifle, but some rifles aren't as accurate. Yam, would you mind showing us some less accurate weapons, please? And last and not least, we have the helicopter after this. Alright, so this is the MP5. It's not as accurate as the AK, obviously, so let's go ahead and showcase that. As you can see, the accuracy isn't too straightforward, but it does get the job done in close quarters. So yeah, each weapon has their own specialty and downside, so make sure you use those to your advantage if you can. And one other thing to keep in mind: the more populated or bigger the city, the more chance that a player is there. And you don't want to really fear the zombies, but you want to fear the players. Those are the main concern of survival, and those probably will cause the most of your deaths, if not any. So as you can see, I also have an XP bar, which is at 1 right now. Once it hits 0, I'll start taking thirst damage, which you can actually get rid of by drinking a water bottle. As you can see, it says I need to drink now. So when you drink water, it goes up to 10 as the maximum capacity, and canteens, refill the whole thing.
Coming for you, dude.
Alright, so someone's coming for me. I'm probably gonna die because I have no ammo whatsoever. There you go. So players are your biggest concern. Definitely.
There you go. Perfect.
You might want to handle him, by the way, because he does have a Type 96 now.
He's alright. Alright. Let's show you the helicopter. I'll take you to the airport.
Alright. This is Lucky Dog, the server moderator, and this is an invisible person because I cannot see them. I don't know who that is actually. Alright, so you want to go ahead and explain what this area is, or?
Are you invisible?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is an airport. This is one of many airports around the map. The map is filled with a lot of places to go to. This is just one of the many. This is a military airport. You can get some good gear here if you want to explore it. And yeah, so you want to show them the helicopter?
Yeah, sure. And normally these places do have better loot than others. The further out it is from Imperius, I'm guessing, the better the loot. Kinda.
Yeah,
so,
well, the farther away from any spawn city, the farther away you get, the better.
Exactly, and the more dangerous it gets as well. Oh, I don't have the helicopter because I died to that guy.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
What is that you're holding, by the way?
Love. There you go.
Alright, so this is a helicopter, a standard minecart. Once you get into it, you'll start hovering, and if you have fuel, you'll be able to fly. So as you guys can see, this is a very safe way to travel across the map. I'm really bad with helicopters, so I might not be going the fastest. Is this the fastest you can go?
No, that's actually that's like a regular helicopter. You can get a lot faster ones.
Yeah, the faster the helicopter, obviously, the more the cost. So there are vendors around the map, and that's probably where you can get them the easiest. But you can also donate for ender chests, so you can keep your items, or keep them safe at least from bandits or people just taking your loot in general. If you haven't noticed, sometimes when you have a helicopter, you obviously need something to power it. So I'm guessing, yeah, you need fuel to power these. But to check that, you need to do helicopters. It's not allowed in this area. But anyways, there's a vendor right now, right there. So let's go ahead and check what he has for sale. As you can see, he has a turbo helicopter, which is actually 5.0 faster than what I have right now.
Mhm.
As you can see, I only have 106 tokens, so I can't afford that right now, but it is, I'd say, 50% faster than the one I'm in right now. So yeah, this is a good way to travel, and you can also pick people up so you can have multiple people in a helicopter at one time. All right, there we go. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Yam?
No,
Nah?
not really.
Fantastico?
Thank you, Dad.
Uh,
Oh,
nope. All I gotta say is praise the goat.
What about Blue? Is he good?
Blue's not here.
He's good.
He's good?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's.
Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll also have the IP to the server and the live map link as well, so you guys can check that out. Remember to join and let me know how you like the video. Um, for additional information, what would they do? Yam.
Ask me.
Ask
Or
ask Yam
Seth.
or join the TeamSpeak. That's the easiest two ways to get information, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Tyrell's out.